last year, he led the team in points. There's times where he's just unstoppable. But he also led the team in turnovers. And, you know, I thought coming into this season, Urksa would start to cut those down, you know, as he gets another year of experience under his belt.
Cuse might have tried the hidden ball trick right there. Didn't work initially.
But instead, for Urksa, it has kind of been a slow start, and those, you know, turnover issues have started to come back. But he just has so much talent, and there's a reason why he's on the watch list.
Spallina throws it in front, behind the back, it's Deere. Fresh squeeze. The Orange are juiced up early in College Park.
The ball movement from this Syracuse team is unbelievable. Whenever you get the ball in the stick,
and he just dumps to the other side of the field. Now Maryland can get its reinforcements on here. Trailing 1-0 in College Park against number 2 Syracuse.
You saw that stat pop up. This is the first time that Maryland has trailed in a first quarter all year.
That's exactly right. The team hadn't given up any first quarter goals. Schultz, second line midi, gives it down low. Here is Jack Dowd, the transfer from Salisbury. Long shot to top corner from Stobaugh. And we're tied in College Park. Elijah Stobaugh's first of the year.
John Tillman is trying to switch things up on this offensive end. He gets some more guys run, and the reward, what a goal. Stobaugh paints the corner, and we're tied.
Stobaugh, product out of Florida at the IM. People have been so high on him. I mean, he had big shoes to fill with Will Mark departing this offseason. Here's Michael Leo. Down the alley, turns it wide.
I think that McNaney may have gotten a piece. Who would have expected a goalie battle with two teams this talented?
Cuse offense entered the day averaging 18 goals per game through its first 3. That's a long look, and Roa sneaks it by McNaney. Cuse back in front.
And that's the type of shot that McNaney has usually been so comfortable with from distance. And if you're Gravino, you've got to step to him. You've got to be aggressive. Syracuse could shoot from anywhere. And he just put it middle. You know, it hits that bottom, and said this great offense gets another shot.
Syracuse spins it fast. A look for Burt Whistle. McNaney gobbles up the bouncer. That's a big save from number 1 in white. It keeps Maryland within 1.
That's a tough look to give up if you're Maryland. I thought that was a better look than the one that resulted in the goal from Roa, but that's just how talented number 8 is.
Bryce Ford thought about it, rolls back. Keegan, middle of the field. Has the short stick on him, he beats him. And he scores! A big one from Matthew Keegan, ties it up with 5 ticks to go in quarter 1.
That's huge for the Turps to be able to tie this game up before the quarter break, and he just snaked through the defense. 36 in white has been a revelation.
Early shot deflected away. That's Larkin who got over there to deflect it. That slide might have came too early, Tyler. That was an open look.
That's a great play by 26. He's really stepped up in a larger role this year with McDonald down. He's going to keep playing even though he's back.
Spallina tried to go for Thompson. Loose. And there's Larkin to get it. Here comes 26 in white in transition. Fires and scores! A.J. Larkin puts Maryland in front.
That's going to be a moment that he will forever remember. The great defensive play. Then he gets the GB, and you knew he was going to let it fly. The bouncer is in. Look at how much it means to him. That's the type of goal that just changes a game for
on both sides. And a violation against Crater once again.
Kiefler was doing so well. I don't know if he's hurt or what. I see him down on the sideline, and he won 3 of 4. Now Crater has lost all that he has taken.
That goal for Larkin, the second of his career. Here's Leo. Syracuse looks for the response, and they've got the guys to do it. Look inside, Thompson, quick stick and a score. Tie game.
And that's why the face-offs are so important. You know, you feel that momentum go back in Maryland's favor, and all of a sudden, Syracuse, they win it at the dot. And when you get this offense the ball, great things happen. Finn Thompson, an easy look to get the ball across and avoid the turnover.
First line midi, Zach Whittier. The opposite side here for Keegan. See if Maryland's strategy is to keep the ball away from 35 in blue. Billy Dwan on the Torrington watch list. Just a fantastic player for the Orange.
And again, another Loyola guy.
Here's Spanos. Dumps to the front. Urksa finds it in. Turps back in front. And a beautiful dish from Eric Spanos.
Turps giving the Orange a taste of their own medicine with that one. With a great pass just on the doorstep. Eric Spanos, after redshirting on the Natty team, has been outstanding. And he finds his partner in crime.
4-3 Terps over the number 2 Orange in College Park. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. It's been a defensive battle so far. The Cuse with the ball here, and it starts on the stick momentarily of Finn Thompson. We have a slight delay. And here we go. So far, Syracuse, 17 shots with 10 of them on goal. Offense has peppered Maryland from all over the place, but the defense has held tall with McNaney. He's got 7 saves. Spallina through the middle, long shot, he scores! That's exactly how you draw it up out of the timeout, and Syracuse ties this game.
You can't let 22 have a look.
Joey Spallina, the NCAA leader in points, already had an assist in this one.
That's so good from English, setting that screen, and if you give Spallina an inch of space, he's gonna paint the corner.
There's Roa. Gives it to English.
Remember, he set that pick on the Spallina goal. Now he's got it in his stick. Let's see what 15 can do.
Another one of the Canadian products on this Syracuse team. Has the short stick on him and fires it wide. 35 ticks to go here in the first half, and Spallina is the man who wants the ball in his stick right now. There's 2-7 in white on him, Schaller.
There's English. He's going to look to set another pick.
Schaller does a good job to get over it. Spallina scores anyway. Back-to-back goals for the NCAA leader in points, and the Orange go in front here late in the first half.
Carbon copy of the goal that tied it. Just an excellent job by English to slow down Schaller even for a split second, because when you've got Joey Spallina, a split second's all you need. 22 gets to the front.
2 on the crease for Maryland, including Elliot Dubik. Here's Jack Dowd up top. Maryland spins it. One more to Urksa, back to Spanos. He's got space, didn't take the shot. Syracuse in rotation. First man up opportunity today.
Syracuse is so good at this zone.
Dowd, McCool denies it, back in front, and right on the doorstep, it's Elliot Dubik, and he ties this game. What a moment for the Winston Churchill native.
His only job on this team is to stand in the middle on man-up situations. Why him? That's why. Great awareness. Have a moment, have an impact on this game.
Schultz, hands free, just puts it wide of the far post. Urksa there to chase it.
Maryland's got to get Kelly going. 45 in white. He's scored so many for the Turps in his 4 years here.
He was vocal in the pregame warm-ups. We saw that. Schultz, shot clock at 15 for Maryland. Can hear the hollers from the orange bench. Spanos inside. Kelly right on cue. Maryland back in front.
What did I say? 45 is such a weapon out of Calvert Hall up in Towson. Just get him the ball. Let him make a play. He's been sneaking around in the middle all game long, and finally the Terps find their seat. And there's just so much experience on the field right now for Maryland, and this is interesting. It looks like it's going to be Ford taking that spot in the middle that Dubik so often resides.
Dubik
and now they switch.
Transitions in. Maryland very patient on the last one. It paid off.
But they don't have 60 seconds this time. They've got to go.
Kelly back to down. Spanos, one more to Urksa. Maryland keeps it spinning. Spanos rips and scores! Eric Spanos, Maryland up by 2.
This is the best quarter of lacrosse I've seen Maryland play all year. The defense is doing their job, and the offense just picks up right where they leave off. It's that stat coming into the Towson game. Syracuse had not had a multi-goal scorer against them. 2 guys on the Tigers got there, but again, it's just you have to come up with new ways. You need to be creative, Ben, to take down this Syracuse defense. They're not going to give you the same looks over and over again.
Maryland has looked complete on the offensive side, a 180 flip from last week.
Against the best defense they've seen all year as well.
.30 on the shot clock. Spanos again, he scores! A 3-goal lead for the Terps in the rain. Eric Spanos back to back.
And it's like I just said, you know, it's that spark plug. Once Maryland gets going, you give the ball to number 7. He's that micro nothing Maryland.
Syracuse had not gone scoreless in a quarter yet. Still some time. If the Orange can get this ground ball, and Mullen does, that's massive for Syracuse.
I would not be surprised if Gate calls a timeout just to try to salvage something here, get the momentum on your side. Looks like they're just going to let it go.
Hiltz to the front, he changes that right away. Owen Hiltz, number 77 in blue, puts the Orange back within 2.
And when you have this much talent, the timeout is not even needed. You just need trust in your guys. Hiltz is just so smart. He beats a great defender there in Canfield. He gets himself in front, and he says, we will not go scoreless here in the 3rd.
Maryland remains patient here up by 2. 30 seconds on the clock. See if Maryland starts to pick it up here. Urksa, the junior, gives back to Spanos down low. Back up top. No look there for Whittier. Passes it inside. Ford lets it fly, and he's got it. Terps regain the 3-goal lead.
Good things come to those who wait. Maryland had a few looks on that possession, but they just kept waiting, knowing that they would get a better one. And I don't know if you can get a better look than that for Ford. And he delivers 9-6. The clock is your friend.
That's right.
Especially with the talent on the other end. If you can have a long possession that results in a goal like Maryland did last time, that's the best thing for you right now.
If you're Maryland, just can't turn the ball over. That was a problem last week with 18 of them, but better today. Spanos to the left, denied. Kelly on the doorstep. Maryland's up by 4. Number 45 in white, Daniel Kelly, comes through again. And there's confirmation.
Like I said earlier, 45, he just lurks in the middle. He's so opportunistic. And when McCool didn't get all of it, Kelly is right there to scoop up the garbage and stick it right back in. Syracuse Ben has scored once this entire second half. This is a golden ticket for them to finally get going again.
Cuse 5 of 8 on man-up opportunities this year. Syracuse keeps it spinning fast. Hiltz from the angle, misses wide. Chase won by Birtwistle. Man up about to come to an end, but still a shot here, maybe. Pass behind the back, goes one more. Spallina to the crease, and a finish on the doorstep by Hiltz. Oh my goodness, the ball was spinning so fast, my head is dizzy. That is incredible from Syracuse, and it's back within 3.
Again, all this behind the back, on the finishes. What really gets me excited about this offense is their ability to pass the ball. They move so. And I think 51, if Maryland hangs on, might be my player of the game because, those 7 ground balls, if they go the other way and Syracuse gets 7 more chances, think about how different of a game this could be.
On the doorstep, ball came loose, 20 on the shot clock. Maryland resets behind the cage with Bryce Ford. Goes around and scores. Bryce Ford again, and Maryland's back up by 4.
Turps love to go back to front. It's so hard to defend them because they're just so good at it. We see it all the time from Spanos, and they get a new piece here in Ford this year out of the portal. He says, don't forget about me. I could do that too. And he's fired up